fans, it's your boy, Big Game James. James Canada, former defensive tackle for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and this is Game's Pewter Perspective. Um, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers travel to Munich, Germany this weekend to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Now, coming into the season, we thought the Seahawks were going to be pretty much done and washed up because of the departure of Russell Wilson. Lo and behold, that's not the case. Geno Smith has taken over at quarterback, and he's doing a pretty good job at it as well. In the first game of the season, that Monday night game, Geno Smith made a statement after the game. He said, "A lot of people wrote me off. I didn't write them back." Geno Smith isn't blowing it out of the park with his numbers, but they're very sustainable and game manageable. And the Seahawks are 6-3 right now, atop of the NFC West. Coming into this game this week, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to have to hunker down and make sure they put some pressure on Geno Smith. Right now, Vita Vea is leading us in sacks with 6.5, and we're going to have to get some more pressure from the edge. Hard to do with Shaq Barrett being out, but we got to find a way to put Geno in an uncomfortable situation throwing the ball. Another thing, stopping the run. The Seahawks' number one running back, Penny, he's out with the ankle injury for the rest of the year, but they've been going running back by committee. So far this year on the ground, the Seattle Seahawks have 1,204 yards rushing. They're averaging 5.2 per carry and have 10 touchdowns. Not stellar numbers, but just enough to win, and they found a formula that's working for them. The big receiver, DK Metcalf. Metcalf is a phenomenal talent and a guy that I think could try to exploit our banged-up secondary at times. We're going to have to stop DK Metcalf. 42 receptions, 510 yards, and 4 touchdowns. But not even to mention, a guy by the likes of Tyler Lockett, who's a great slot receiver for them. 51 receptions, 598 yards, 4 touchdowns. We're going to have to limit their passing game. That comes with putting pressure on the quarterback, and we know that. Needless to say, Brady and Mike Evans must connect. Guys, I hate to say this. I said find a balance earlier on some of these big games, Peter perspectives. But right now, we just cannot find a solution for our run game with our offensive line being banged up like it is. We're having to throw the ball and throw it a lot. So if we're going to have to come out and pass the ball, Tom Brady and Mike Evans are going to have to get more on sync. So far this season, Mike Evans has 44 receptions, 617 yards, only 3 touchdowns. But over the last 5 games, he's had 28 catches, 382 yards, but he hadn't seen the end zone since week 3. We're going to have to find a way to get Mike Evans and that big body into the end zone and get some points. Another weapon we're going to have to use more this week is Cade Otton. The kid is playing good football. He's blocking well. He's catching the ball well, and he's going to be someone else that we utilize in this passing game to make things happen, to score points. Because right now we're not going to be able to dominate on the ground. It's just not happening. So we're going to have to throw the ball a lot more than I like throwing it, but it's got to go down. At the end of the day, it's a big game because it's the next game, and it's a game we must have just because we want to keep a win streak going after beating the Rams last week. We don't want to fall back in the hole. We are ahead of the NFC South, but we still have a losing record. So crazy to me to say that. At the end of the day, we just need to win. Just win, like Al Davis used to say with the Raiders. Find a way to come out, play hard. I don't think there's 3 key facts that are going to change this game opposed to what I said. It's going to take a collection of everything, and there's more than 3 things that we're going to have to do well to execute to win this game. Hey, please make sure that you like, subscribe, smash that bell so you know every time we drop brand new content on Games Peter Perspective on Big Game Entertainment. It's your boy, Big Game James. This is Games Peter Perspective. Go Bucs.